So I was talking to a large miner this weekend who's responsible for about 1% of all Bitcoin mining. And the miners are getting hit really hard right now because of the price. They're way overinvested in equipment, all that stuff. So he was talking about actually trying to get a coalition of miners to start enforcing mining fees. Most of their rewards have been relying on blockchain rewards or block rewards from the Coinbase transaction. So he was talking about going as high as a 1% fee, and I'm curious if you think that this could have a serious impact on the adoption or success of the network if the miners start demanding higher fees this early on.
I haven't heard of Bitcoin miners doing that, but that's interesting.
I would say that anytime there's a coalition of people trying to raise the prices on anything, it's usually not a good thing, right? That is usually an indication something's awry, right? The idea of a decentralized system is that you shouldn't be able to form those types of...
It seems like kind of the logical progression to me, though. Like those things will come and go. I mean, we have...
Not that there won't be fees, but that there wouldn't be open competition for fees, right?
But is that not open competition, though? I mean, what if you may end up with two competing coalitions who vie for better rates?
Small block high fee versus the
Right.
big block low fee, trying to drive each other out of business.
Right.
I mean, I think competition will make transaction fees end up wherever they end up. And it'll be interesting to see if they can form a coalition to produce small blocks full of very high fee transactions. That would be okay with me. I mean, I keep saying, Bitcoin's an experiment, right? This is part of the experiment, right? This is a free market in fees. Last year I spent a whole bunch of time working on floating transaction fees for Bitcoin Core so that we don't have hard-coded fees anymore. That comes out with the 0.10 release. And so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with average transaction fees as that gets rolled out. And then if there is a coalition of miners that decide to only accept high-fee transactions, right, we should see average fees go up. And maybe we'll see them, I don't know if we'll see them plateau. I don't know if we'll see them go up. I don't know what will happen with fees.
There would be a really strong incentive, though, if you had a big enough coalition for somebody to drop out and go to 0.99%, right? And just
take all those
Yeah.
juicy transactions that are just under the...
It'd be very tempting as the economic shift in to see how that coalition would actually hang together. Yeah, for sure.